Chancellor. Adolf Hitler became Chancellor of Germany on January 30th, 1933 through a combination of political manoeuvring, backroom deals and the support of key political figures. In the November 1932 elections, the Nazi Party emerged as the largest party in the Reichstag, the German parliament. They did not have an outright majority. Hitler's position as Chancellor was not yet secured, as he needed the support of other parties to form a government. Following the elections, Hitler and the Nazi Party engaged in negotiations with the other political parties, particularly the conservative and nationalist factions. They sought to form a coalition government that would give Hitler the chancellorship. President Paul von Hindenburg, the head of state, was initially hesitant to appoint Hitler as Chancellor due to his radical views and the violent reputation of the Nazi Party. However, pressure from conservative politicians and business leaders influenced Hindenburg's decision. On January 30th, 1933, President Hindenburg appointed Adolf Hitler as Chancellor of Germany. The appointment came with the expectation that Hitler would lead a coalition government and work within the existing political system. After becoming Chancellor, Hitler moved quickly to consolidate power and eliminate political opposition. The Reichstag fire in February 1933 provided a pretext for the Nazis to crack down on their political rivals and pass the Reichstag fire decree, which suspended civil liberties. In March 1933, Hitler pushed through the Reichstag the Enabling Act, which granted him dictatorial powers and allowed the Nazi government to pass laws without parliamentary approval. This marked a significant step in Hitler's consolidation of power. Through a process known as Gleichschaltung, the Nazis took control of key institutions, media and organisations in Germany, effectively eliminating opposition and centralising power under the Nazi regime. As Chancellor of Germany, Adolf Hitler held a position of significant power and authority within the government. Hitler's role as Chancellor from January 30th, 1933 until his death in April 1945 was instrumental in shaping the policies and direction of the Nazi regime. As Chancellor, Hitler established a totalitarian regime characterised by strict control over all aspects of society. He suppressed dissent, restricted freedom of speech and assembly, and implemented a system of terror to maintain his grip on power. Hitler's authoritarian rule extended to the military, economy, education, media and culture, with all institutions being brought under Nazi control and influence. Hitler used his position as Chancellor to implement the racist and anti-Semitic ideology of the Nazi Party. Discriminatory laws and policies were enabled to marginalise and persecute Jews, as well as other groups deemed undesirable by the Nazis. The Nazi regime promoted Aryan supremacy, militarism and expansionism, with the goal of creating a racially pure German empire through conquest and domination. Hitler's government implemented economic policies aimed at reviving the German economy, which had been devastated by the Great Depression. The regime pursued a policy of rearmament, public works projects and militarisation to stimulate growth and reduce unemployment. The Nazis also promoted autarky, economic self-sufficiency, and implemented protectionist measures to bolster domestic industry and reduce dependence on foreign trade. During his time as Chancellor, Hitler laid the groundwork for Germany's military expansion and aggressive foreign policy. The rearmament of the military, the remilitarisation of the Rhineland and the annexation of Austria were all steps towards Hitler's goal of establishing German dominance in Europe.